समारोह धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ता हुआ नए राष्ट्रपति का स्वागत और पूर्व राष्ट्रपति को विदाई।
सेना समाजघाट निरीक्षण के लिए हजरत।
The Guard Commander requesting former President Kovind to inspect the Guard. Mixed emotions, I'm sure, going through former President Kovind as he remembers his time 5 years ago when he came in here, a tenure well lived, a tenure well served. A grateful nation thanks him. And now the band will strike up a slow march for the inspection.
देश की सेवा करने का, अपने कार्य को संपन्न करने का जो भाव मन में आता है उसे शब्दों में व्यक्त करना असंभव। धन्यवाद भी, आभार भी। सम्मान गारद का निरीक्षण संपन्न।
Gratitude and greetings going side by side.
अंतर सेना समान कोच भगत अंतर सेना समान कोच
So this is the final farewell for former President now Kovind as he departs from the Rashtrapati Bhavan. This is, as you are well aware, an important ceremony. Many presidents and many who have spoken to, this is one of the most difficult phases for them, to leave Rashtrapati Bhavan and go back as a normal citizen. This is something that is not really that takes place very easily, and it's as he says, and he gives that farewell to all the political leaders and others who have been supporting him, the Vice President of India who has been with him for the last 5 years, as well as Prime Minister Narendra Modi who chose him. This is an emotional send-off to President Kovind, who has played, as per expectations, non-controversial, nothing in real terms in terms of achievement, but definitely has told whatever the government had wanted, and it's in that context he's been given a final farewell from the Cabinet Secretary to various dignitaries who are present there, and thanking them for their service. It's in that context that the President of India and his family are being given that warm send-off and thanking them for the years of service as when he was as a President of India. So the President himself joking with his staff and people who have served him, and as he gets ready for retirement at 12 Janpat, the ceremonial guard of honor now getting over. So this is definitely the President waving and thanking people and the media as this final touches and the final parts of the ceremony take place. As I said, there will be a send-off to him to his new residence. Usually, the present president accompanies the former president to his new residence, and this is definitely an ending of 5 years of President Kovind's tenure and India's first tribal taking over as office. A lot of expectations as India celebrates its 75th year. We also have the presidency of the G20, and much will be seen in terms of how she plays not only in keeping the dignity of the office, but upholding the Indian Constitution, protecting not only scheduled tribes, but scheduled castes and minorities and other sections of society, because the President of India represents all sections, and as not only the head of parliament but head of the executive, she plays an important role, and as Madam President, she is also the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. So President Murmu, as you can see, accompanying
the presidential car drives away. We salute this great nation once again for its culture, tradition, customs, and of course its people.
So Sunil, as you were also earlier mentioning, does this mean that all the official ceremonies of the swearing in of the 15th president are over?
Yes, for the day it is over. This is President Murmu is now, of course, going and being given that royal salute, and she will accompany him to his new residence here at 12 Janpat, just next to the National Museum. His new neighbor will be, of course, not only Sonia Gandhi, the Congress president who lives in 10 Janpat, but also the BJP president, Mr. JP Nadda, who stays opposite, diagonally opposite. So he's been given that farewell, and she will accompany him to a new residence before coming back to Rashtrapati Bhavan, where this will be her new residence. So this symbolizes the end of the day-long functions that were required for what is going to be seen in history as a truly historic day. After 1997, when President K.R. Narayanan was sworn in as the first Dalit, today India has the first tribal as its president as she leaves and departs for seeing off President Kovind at his new residence in New Delhi. Former presidents of India are given, of course, huge benefits as former presidents, which are entitled by the Constitution, and a residence in New Delhi, but he no more remains as the first citizen of the country.
Right.
President Droupadi Murmu is the new president.
Right, Sunil, thanks for joining us with those details. And as Sunil was mentioning, the former president of the country, Nath Kovind, has officially left the Rashtrapati Bhavan for his new residence. And the new president, the 15th president of the country, Droupadi Murmu, has entered the residence, has entered the Rashtrapati Bhavan as her official ceremonies of taking oath as the 15th president of the country got over. And she also received the Guard of Honor from the three armed forces. Remember, the president is constitutionally the commander-in-chief of the three armed forces, and President Nath Kovind, former President Nath Kovind, got his Guard of Honor, his last Guard of Honor, right before leaving the Rashtrapati Bhavan along with his family. And right before that, the 15th president of the country, Droupadi Murmu, received her Guard of Honor as well.